Tasha K got to put her house up for sale, all because she could keep her mouth shut when it was concerning Cardi B. Tasha K $800,000 home, that her dream home that she moved in Georgia with her family, she got to put it up for sale. She did have it out for rent for a while, but now she couldn't hardly find a tenant, and now she says she got to put it up for sale because of all the maintenance costs, etc. This Tasha K story is sad. Number one, Tasha K have nobody to blame but herself. All that woman had to do was honor the cease and desist and remove the defamatory videos. Then she would not be in $4 million in debt. She decided, I'm not going to take down the videos. I'm Tasha K. I wiped my behind with a cease and desist. Then she said she put it on her children. This is what she wrote on her Twitter account. I'm going to read it to you guys. She said, Tasha K. Georgia estate officially on the market. Tasha K says she has lived in the home over the years, but has had renters in the property. She since relocated between South Florida and West Africa and now looking to sell due to maintenance. The home was fully renovated last September, sits on both a golf course and a lake. Series buyers and brokers only DM for details. The first person to really break the story was Armando yesterday. He broke the story and she immediately had to do damage control by posting the information of the house. Now, don't mind you, the home is beautiful. It was definitely some renovations done to the home. It looked like it's far away from Atlanta in a good secluded suburban area. But Tasha K is in debt. She's in $4 million in debt. I've always told Tasha K, I said, listen, how about you fire your employees? Now, you don't probably want to fire them because they doing all pretty much all the behind the scenes work, watching all the videos, seeing what this YouTuber doing, that YouTuber doing, what this blogger's doing, but you can't afford them. So that's why you have to sell the home, because then you're renting out an office space. That's an unnecessary expense. You could just do the show in your home. And then if you have a guest, you can rent out a space to interview the guests, and that's done. But instead of paying rent for rental space, for office space, then you have to pay the maintenance for the home. Then you have to give out multiple checks to people, either every week or every twice a month. It's just money going away. And then you also have to pay, from my understanding, $20 to about $30,000 every 3 months to Cardi B. So it's like money that is going out the door, and it's just unnecessarily to have a staff of 10 or 12 people when you in $4 or $5 million in debt. And one of the strategies of Cardi B is, listen, I'm going to drag you in court, and we're going to go in a deposition to go through your finances to see if you are being honest about the money that you are making. Tasha K do have an app, but to my understanding, the app is in her mother's name and not in her name or her husband's name. Then she put out a trust. She put some funds in multiple trusts. Then she didn't supposed to do that. And then this attorney that's on YouTube that said maybe she have done some bankruptcy fraud. So it's a lot of issues that's going on with Tasha K because of her mouth, and because she couldn't shut up, and because she had to continue to lie on Cardi B. And when the case was over, all she had to do was just mind her business. She did not have to say anything else towards Cardi B. She started talking about Stephon Diggs and bringing Stephon Diggs, and that is the baby father of Cardi B, baby. She didn't have to do that. And maybe Cardi B would have been like, you know what, since she leaving me alone, since she saw, I'm gonna just, you know what, pay it, let her pay me just 500,000, and I settle and I move on. But now, since she continued to talk, Cardi B's like, oh no, we're gonna take this all the way. We're gonna take this until I get my full payment. And before I get the full payment, I'm going to drag you in and you spend more legal fees going through paperwork and all that. And also, Tasha K owe taxes as well. So it's a lot of financial stuff that Tasha K is going through. And how she going to sell it is, I'm a businesswoman. This is how I run my company. I'm in biz. I'm a CEO. Other companies have that. That to be true. A lot of companies do have that. But yet you are a first generation of having this company, and you black, and you don't have a public traded company where you have money to burn. So you have to be very cautious on how much you spend, especially when you have all of that. I think that Tasha K should fire everybody and just keep her husband because her husband can do all that work, and plus AI can do some of the work as well. And then she just completely pay off as much debt as possible because you still got to pay attorneys because again she always get herself in trouble when she have to have a case or somebody want to sue her. Boosie just announced that he's going to sue her as well, and then also she have other legal stuff that we don't even know of with the cease and desist and what letters and all of that. It's a lot that she's dealing with even behind the scenes. So it's hard for me to be on her side because she had multiple chances to take the video down. They sent multiple cease and desist to Tasha K, and Tasha K was in her feelings, and she got the big head, and she was like, "Listen, I wiped my behind." With a cease and desist, and I promise on my kids ain't not gonna happen. And then she had to ship her son to Africa because she couldn't afford to even take care of her son because she was doing all of these shows and then she was doing all of these events. Then she was doing her show. Then she would have to do the app, do behind the scenes stuff on there. Then she had to do Zoom meetings. She didn't even have time to be a mother because she decided to just go out and continue to defame Cardi instead of apologizing and being humble. And now she got a GoFundMe page out, but the GoFundMe didn't even raise $10,000. It is nowhere near close to the $4 million that she owed Cardi B. So this is really, really a dark day for Tasha K that she had to sell. Can you imagine you had to sell your dream home that you love, that you in it with your family, having Thanksgiving. You have to give up a dream home that you love all because you couldn't keep your mouth shut. That's the sad part. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this situation with Tasha K and her home being up for sale. She said you can make an offer, put in the DM. Armand did a video say he would like to buy it and turn it into the Armand. We can start home. So there's people there that said they would love to buy it, but see how that goes. But this is another bad news for Tasha K. All you have to do, people, is when you get a cease and desist, honor it and say, "Let me take down the video, let me remove it because these are lies." And she was found to be liable for the lies that she shared on Cardi B. So we shall see how this is going to play out. Bye bye to the house. Little black boy, you beautiful little black girl, you are enough. When times call, always remember to put God first. Producers, make sure y'all subscribe. Bye, y'all. Sad for Tasha K. She got to get a realtor. House up for sale.